He was a man who fought an empire without violence, a leader who believed that peace was stronger than war. This is the story of Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi, known to the world as Mahatma Gandhi, the father of India's independence. Born on October 2, 1869 in Porbandar, India, Gandhi came from a respected family. His father was a local government official, and his mother, a deeply spiritual woman, shaped his early values: nonviolence, compassion, and truth. In 1888, Gandhi left India to study law in London. While there, he embraced simplicity, rejecting the materialism around him. The Bhagavad Gita, Tolstoy, and other philosophical texts influenced his ideas, but it wasn't until his journey to South Africa that his beliefs would truly be tested. In 1893, Gandhi arrived in South Africa, where racial segregation was deeply ingrained. It was here that Gandhi first tasted the bitter sting of discrimination. Refused a seat on a train because of his race, Gandhi began to recognize the wider injustice at play. This experience led to the birth of Gandhi's philosophy of nonviolent resistance, or Satyagraha, a force grounded in truth and love. He led Indian immigrants in South Africa in a series of peaceful protests, challenging discriminatory laws. These victories in South Africa were just the beginning of Gandhi's larger fight for justice. In 1915, Gandhi returned to India, now a mature leader, determined to free his homeland from British rule. He launched the non-cooperation movement in the 1920s, encouraging Indians to boycott British goods, schools, and laws. The idea was simple: withdraw support from the oppressor. Gandhi urged the people of India to spin their own cloth, using the humble spinning wheel as a symbol of self-reliance and resistance. This mass movement became the heart of India's freedom struggle, uniting millions from different castes, religions, and regions under one cause. But Gandhi's fight was not just political, it was also spiritual. He believed that true independence, or Swaraj, could only be achieved if India was morally and spiritually free. This required discipline, nonviolence, and most of all, unity. In 1930, Gandhi launched one of the most famous acts of civil disobedience in history, the Salt March. To protest the British salt tax, Gandhi walked 240 miles to the Arabian Sea, where he made salt from seawater. This simple act of rebellion shook the British Empire. Thousands joined him, and the world watched as a humble man, armed only with his principles, challenged the might of Imperial Britain. The Salt March wasn't just about salt, it was about self-respect, about standing up against oppression, and about uniting a nation under a common cause. As World War II ended, Britain's hold on India weakened, and the dream of independence became a reality. But Gandhi's greatest heartbreak was yet to come. In 1947, India gained independence, but the country was split into two, India and Pakistan. Partition led to mass violence between Hindus and Muslims. Gandhi, heartbroken by the bloodshed, spent his final years fasting and praying for peace, even as the new nation grappled with division. On January 30th, 1948, Gandhi was assassinated by a Hindu nationalist who opposed his message of unity and tolerance. His death sent shockwaves across the world. India had lost its father, but Gandhi's legacy was only beginning. Though Gandhi is no longer with us, his philosophy of nonviolence lives on. His ideas inspired leaders like Martin Luther King Jr. and Nelson Mandela, and they continue to guide movements for freedom, equality, and peace. Gandhi once said, "Be the change you wish to see in the world." Through his life, he showed that change doesn't come through violence, but through compassion, truth, and unyielding resolve. Mahatma Gandhi, the nonviolent rebel who freed a nation and showed the world that peace is the most powerful weapon of all. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more inspiring stories from history.